introduce myself first. My name is Sally. I'm from Bank PR. And this morning we have quite a cozy group. So I think let's make it not so formal. Let's be more informal and yet communicating. All right. So thank you for coming this morning. It's a long way out to Changi Airport, I know, and some of you, in fact, just arrived from Changi Airport yesterday or this morning, right? Yesterday. So as you know, this year RHB Bank is celebrating its 50th anniversary. It was established as in the 1961, and it was established as UMBC and later changed to RHB. And today, in the same year that is celebrating its 50th anniversary, RHB Bank is making a very big announcement to say that they have won tender for a 3-year period for currency exchange in Changi Airport. Thank you very much for coming out this way. We have a good representation of the media. In fact, all the top dailies are here. Thank you very much. I'd like to introduce our two speakers for this morning first. On my right is Mr. Renzo Viegas. He's the Principal Officer, RHB Bank Berhad, based in KL. And to his right is Mr. Jason Wong. Most of you would have met him before. And he is the country head for RHB Bank Berhad in Singapore. Okay? So without much ado, let me first invite Mr. Jason to give us his remarks. Jason?
Hi. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming to join us this morning for this press conference and later on for the launch of the currency exchange counters and firstly, I'd like to especially welcome Mr. Renzo Viegas, our Principal Officer from RHB Bank, Malaysia, for coming here to Singapore this morning to join us on this press conference and later on the official launch. Later on, I also like to welcome Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Aslan Zainal, our chairman, RHB Bank chairman, who will be joining us later at the official launch at the booth. Today, we're very proud to announce that RHB Bank Singapore has been awarded a tender by Changi Airport Group to operate 15 currency exchange counters across all the terminals in Changi Airport, Terminal 1, 2, 3, and the budget terminal for the next 3 years. Yeah. This indeed is a milestone for us as we celebrate our 50th year this year, having served the community as well as a customer in Singapore for 50 years. Against a very strong international players that vied for this coveted tender to operate in the currency exchange in Changi Airport Group, RHB win is made possible by our good track record in operating in the budget terminal BDC since 2004, and also supported by our strong wholesale banknote center at our main branch. Also by our pursuit of business and service excellence in general in Singapore. With Changi Airport recent forecast of 45 million passenger traffic for 2011 this year, it presents vast opportunity for RHB Bank in the currency exchange business. We look forward to growing our partnership with the Changi Airport Group. Standing side by side with our customer for 50 years and with our partner as well as with our staff since 1961, RHB Singapore is committed to continue growing our key business segments in Singapore. In addition to the tender win for this currency exchange operation at Changi Airport, RHB Bank has launched a campaign to expand our brand presence in Singapore as part of our celebration of 50th Golden Jubilee anniversary this year. In the next few months, RHB Bank will roll out a series of activities, including unveiling of a brand new look at 5 of our branches to serve our customer better, as well as introducing internet banking services to our customer in Singapore. 2011 marks a significant milestone for us, being our 50-year anniversary. And with this experience, valuable lesson, and triumphs learned over the years, and the plans and celebration together we have with renewed vigor and impetus, we're excited to embark on our next milestone in Singapore. On that note, I thank you for your support and presence. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. We will only do the Q&A session after all the speeches. Next, I'd like to invite Mr. Renzo to give his speech.
Good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to all of you today. I am indeed honored by your presence, and I'm very pleased to be part of this memorable occasion today for the RHB Bank in Singapore. Once again, thank you for taking time off to being and coming to be with us on this auspicious day. We are extremely delighted with the milestone of actually getting the award to operate 15 of the currency counters at Changi Airport. And we believe that this affirms our continued success in growing the business and our presence across Southeast Asia. As some of you would know, RHB Bank today is present in 5 countries across the region. Our home country, of course, is Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Brunei, and Vietnam. And we look to expand our businesses in these countries as well as in more countries. Currently, Singapore is the largest contributor to RHB's international operations, and the bank in Singapore has assets of 3.1 billion Sing dollars as of March this year. RHB Bank is committed to business excellence and to grow our customer base in Singapore. Earlier this year, the bank had injected $70 million in capital, and more recently, we have a board approval to inject another 350 million Sing dollars into the Singapore business. I believe this will take our entire capital up to 600 million Sing dollars. And we should get this done before our 50th anniversary celebrations. We've grown our business at a healthy rate in Singapore. This was done through cross-selling of various products to our key customer segments and a lot of cross-border activities which tapped on RHB Bank's growing presence in the region. The partnership with Changi Airport is an important achievement for our regional expansion plans and to grow our banknote business. Our increased presence in one of the world's busiest airports will not only raise our brand profile, but more importantly, enables us to reach out to an international group of customers, which we hope will translate to additional opportunities for the bank. On the people side, that's our biggest strength. RHB Bank relies on our most valuable assets, which is our people. Glad to inform you that our headcount, we have invested in increasing our human capabilities in Singapore, and we now have a total number of 450 staff in Singapore, which is up 30% since last year. Singapore is also an important market, and we continue to be a key partner in RHB's growth. We are confident that the Singapore business will contribute effectively to the group's profitability, and we have plans for the next 2 quarters to enhance our presence in the Republic as well as in the following years. Celebrating its 50th anniversary this year, RHB Bank has grown from strength to strength and will continue to grow our presence here as our commitments in the Republic are here for the long term. Thank you once again for being with us today, and I hope you will all join us for the opening later, but maybe you want to take a few questions now?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Well, I hope you have really gotten a lot more information about RHB and particularly on our Singapore operations. If you do have questions now, please like to throw the floor open. Could you say your name?
Could you share with us what you're going to do with the capital injections and how you're going to enhance your presence here?
All right, I'll answer that question. I think the capital injection is to support the expansion of overall business in Singapore. Yeah, we are in 4 lines of business. We are in consumer banking, corporate and commercial banking, treasury, and recently investment banking. So the capital injection is to support the overall expansion of business activities in Singapore. Yeah, and with that also we are able to support the larger customer in the corporate segment in Singapore. Yeah.
You mentioned that
Yes.
RHB Singapore is the largest international contributor for RHB Group. Could you share with us what are the areas that help us to be the largest contributor? What are the banking sectors that contribute to this?
Good.
Well, RHB Singapore is a full license commercial bank. It has a broad base of business. I mentioned the four business segment. I think all business segments are growing at a healthy rate, and all the business segments are contributing to the overall profitability of RHB Singapore. We have been achieving very healthy growth rate in terms of the expansion of business volume as well as profitability. So that reinforces Singapore contribution to the overall group profitability and business expansion. Yeah.
If I may just add, right now the entire international operations for RHB contributes about 6% of our bottom line. The intention is over the next 3-4 years to get that up to 20%. At this point of time, Singapore is the largest contributor. We have 7 branches in Singapore, and today we have 15 more exchange currency counters. In Bangkok, we have a single branch, and so in Brunei, we have a single branch. In Malaysia, we have 200 full-fledged branches, and we have another 180 easy outlets. So we have about 380 physical locations in Malaysia. But going forward, we are looking to expand from 6 to 20% the contributions of the international operations to the group.
I just want to clarify the point offered half of its total number of currency exchange counters. That means you have 30 counters in Singapore or 30 counters in China?
I can address that. There are only 2 operators awarded for the tender to operate currency exchange in Changi Airport terminus. RHB is one of them. So each operator will operate 15 counters. So there are total 30. The other one is the other 15 is operated by another bank. So we operate the other 15. So it's half of the total money exchange counters in Changi Airport. Yeah.
What's the other?
UOB.
And do you have any counters in Singapore, other parts of Singapore?
Sorry?
Do you have any counters in other parts of Singapore?
No, we have 7 branches. Other than that, the retail currency exchange is at the Changi Airport. Yeah.
We have a large banknotes business.
Yeah. On top of that, I think we are in the wholesale banknotes business. Yeah.
Can I check who's the previous operator?
I think previously it's UOB and Amex. Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Wong, just a
Yes.
question. How significant is your revenue from this currency exchange to Singapore's bottom line?
At the moment, not very significant because at the moment we are operating at 2 terminals, at budget terminals since 2004. And then intention is to grow the contribution from the money exchange business. So 2 counters at the budget terminal is not very significant at the moment. But intention is to grow the contribution because now we have 15 and the volume at the main terminal is significantly larger than the budget terminals. Yeah.
Are you going to share any absolute figures on your revenue?
I think at the moment it's about 2% from the budget terminals.
2% to your
Overall profitability in Singapore, not the group. Yeah.
But I think the intention is with the 15
Yeah.
for that to go up at least 7 times.
So volume is a lot larger at the 3 main terminals. Yeah.
Can you share with us why you might have won the tender as compared to the other banks?
Well, to begin with, we have been operating in the budget terminal since 2004, and the experience was good, it's profitable, and I think the brand presence in Changi Airport give us significant exposure. 2, we have capability in the banknotes business. As I mentioned earlier on, we are in the wholesale banknotes, one of the largest in Singapore. That complements the retail banknotes business complement our wholesale banknotes business. So there's synergy in that sense. So we are in a position of strength to actually do the retail part of the banknotes business as well. Yeah.
How much has profitability for Singapore's operation increased?
Very healthy rate. I think in the last last 2 years, it has been growing in excess of 30% per annum. In fact, the ROE achieved is above 20% ROE in the last 2 years. Yeah. And this year, we are seeing the same trend to continue. So very healthy return on equity for the group.
So was this the first time you tendered for this contract, RHB?
No, we first tendered for the budget terminal back in 2004.
For the other terminals, do you tender for it before?
This is the first time, yeah.
How long have you been operating in the budget terminal?
Since 2004.
You said RHB is spread out over 5 countries.
Yes.
And are there any plans to take the business to other countries in Asia, or just to concentrate on Thailand, Vietnam, Brunei, and Singapore?
I think there's intention for us to grow regionally. So like I said earlier, both expand our existing presences in those 5 countries and go beyond that. Some of the big markets in Southeast Asia, like Indonesia, etc., is something we're very keen on. We announced an acquisition some time ago into an Indonesian bank, and they're still keen to pursue that. But we're waiting new announcements of new regulations to clarify the position as we pursue our goals of being present in Indonesia. And there are also other markets at this point of time that we are looking at keenly. So clearly the intention is to expand regionally and expand within the country, Singapore being one of the key countries for us.
Are you open to any acquisition plans?
Are we open to acquisition? We're always open to acquisitions and mergers, I guess. But obviously it has to be shareholder enhancing and make sense and be a strategic fit. So whenever those things happen, we would consider them.
Mr. Ryan from CNA.
Yes.
Just want to ask, did you guys take over any AMEX stuff after the tender win?
Right. Well, when we awarded the tender, obviously we need to increase the staff strength to man all the 15 booths, and most of them are on a 24/7 basis. And we opened the application to everyone, candidates who are suitable for the position. So their application from AMEX as well. So if they're suitable, we offer employment. Yes. So it's not just open to AMEX, it's open to the public. Yeah.
On your expansion in Singapore, do you have any immediate plans to open branches,
Well, right. In terms of staff, my principal officers have mentioned we have grown quite significantly, 30% increase in headcount. Yeah, because all the key business segments we are growing, so there's a need to increase the headcount to support the business growth. Yeah, we have 7 branches as a full licensed bank. Being a full licensed bank, the number of branches is fixed at the present moment. Yeah.
Across the group, we have 11,500 employees across the entire group.
Do you operate any booking from
Stockbroking firm? No, not in Singapore. But in Malaysia, we are a big
operate
player.
in Malaysia as well as in
Yes.
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Are you open? I mean, like, do you plan to set up one here in Singapore? Because Singapore is a
We will look at possibilities to expand, like I said, and consolidate our key. We are a full service bank, so obviously we'd like to be present in all facets of financial services. So as and when the right opportunity comes, like I said, we will look at it.
All right. So I think some of you have got interview scheduled following the press conference. So we are come to almost the end. Any last remarks, comments? No? All right, good. So we will start the ceremony over at the terminal. When it's time to move, our Felicia and the team will let you know. So what we'll do is we'll have like refreshments outside for everybody. Okay, and some of you will have interview schedule. You'll be told by Felicia when to go, what time it is. Okay, and
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Changi Airport Terminal 3. I'm sure you're quite aware of that. And welcome to the official grand opening of our RHB Bank's currency exchange counters. My name is Colin Seat, and I will be your host for this morning's ceremony. And we also like to pay a big thank you to our guest of honor. We have our very distinguished guest. Our guest of honor is Mr. Zainuddin Nordin, Member of Parliament for Bishan Toa Payoh GRC. He is also the President of the Football Association of Singapore. Let's give him a big hand, please. Thank you very much, sir. And alongside, we have other distinguished guests. We have Tan Sri Azlan Zainul, Chairman of RHB Bank Berhad. Let's give him a big hand as well. Thank you very much for traveling all the way down here. And also, we have Mr. Renzo Vegas, Principal Officer of RHB Bank Berhad. Thank you very much. We have Mr. Kelly Kam, Managing Director, RHB Capital Berhad. Mr. Charles Liu, Director Investment Banking, Mr. Jason Wong, Country Head of RHB Bank Berhad Singapore, and friends of the media, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming down here. Give yourself a big hand. All right. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, RHB Bank will be operating a total of 15 exchange outlets across Terminal 1, 2, 3, as well as the budget terminals. This is indeed a milestone for RHB Bank, as we will be celebrating 50 golden years, 15 golden jubilee in Singapore this year. Fantastic milestone indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite you to join me as we invite a very special person to say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we invite Tan Sri Azlan, Chairman of RHB Bank Berhad, to deliver his opening address. Tan Sri, please.
Salam sejahtera and very good morning. Malaysia MPs are addressed as Yang Berhormat. I will do it here. Yang Berhormat, Mr. Zainuddin Nordin, Member of Parliament, and also Football Association President. We are most honored by your presence here today. Thank you for coming. We hope you will continue to be a friend of RHB Bank and no other bank. And we hope you have an account with us as well. If you have not, we will get you to fill a form to open either a current account or savings account with us. We are honored by your presence. And we are also thankful to the airport authorities, especially IB, for allowing us to have a presence here. We have 15 in the whole Changi Airport complex, I think including 2 at the LCC terminal. We thank you very much. We hope we will, I've been told by my officers, this one cannot make money like this business. Don't expect too much profit. I say you all better make a lot of profit because we got this all very high expensive rental, you know. So we need to make sure. For me, it's not so much of making money, but more of the helping the community as well as community, including the travelers, passengers going out in and out of Singapore to have convenience of currency. And also, I would like to say thank you to our staff for being able to manage to get this very, very difficult bid that I was told among the banks to get this. And we will ensure that we want to make sure that we'll run this place professionally. As you all also know, we are celebrating our 50th anniversary this year in Singapore, and we will also try to do something this year. We are doing some planning already to do something here for the children community, but I won't say very much. I already told Mr. Zainuddin what I want to. He's quite happy with what we're going to do. But we will work with you, sir, to try and get your help to get this project that we're working on on track. So I wouldn't want to say very much, too much. I would like to close my remark by saying thank you very much, sir, for coming to officiating this place, and also to the airport authorities again, Ivy, thank you very much, and also to all the staff of RHB Bank in Singapore for your dedication and for your effort to make this BC project a success. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got another speech, and we'd like to welcome our guest of honor, Mr. Zainuddin Nordin, Member of Parliament for Bishan Toa Payoh GRC, also mentioned the President of our Football Association of Singapore. Let's give our guest of honor a big hand, please.
Good morning, Tan Sri Azlan Zaino, Chairman of RHB Bank, Mr. Renzo Villegas, Principal Officer, RHB Bank, and of course my friend Jason Wong, Country Head, RHB Bank Singapore, friends of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Before I go on to the official speech, I just need to explain that RHB Bank and the Football Association of Singapore has been a very close friend. And football, one thing about football, if I have to say, it brings people together. It's a wonderful platform, and since then, our relationship has built on this platform, and the success of the RHB Singapore Cup and also the development of Singapore football is very closely linked to our relationship. Today is a special occasion, so I would like to congratulate RHB Bank Singapore for winning the Bureau de Change tender by Changi Airport. It is indeed a celebratory milestone in conjunction with your 50th Golden Jubilee anniversary this year in Singapore. Now, like I said earlier, RHB Bank has been a passionate supporter of the Singapore sports scene, having been the title sponsor of the Singapore Cup since 2005. So 7 years on, we are delighted to continue standing side by side with our friends from RHB Bank following the recent renewal of its title sponsorship for the next 3 years. So you are still going to be our partner, and I'm very happy with that. The sponsorship of this cup and this competition now stands at 1.5 million, and this will take the RHB Bank's total sponsorship from 2005 till 2013 to a total sum of $4.5 million, and this is strong affirmation of the bank's support to local football. Thank you very much. RHB Bank's sponsorship of this knockout tournament has helped propel the RHB Singapore Cup to become one of the region's top club knockout competitions, with regional clubs from Malaysia, Indonesia, Cambodia, Brunei, Darussalam, Thailand, Hong Kong, and Australia partnership. And all of these participating teams are always asking us, when can they come back? So I think your brand is not only going to be local, it's going to go regional. So I'm very happy that this exposure allows you to do that. So we at FAS, we're very honored to have you as a partner. And for all the years that we have been working together, I realized that it has continued to become stronger. And I'm also very glad that you not only are celebrating your 50th anniversary with the milestone that you have achieved so far, but this milestone today is another testament of the quality and the services that you can render to Singaporeans and also the visitors that come to Singapore at our airport. We pride ourselves in the kind of service that we can provide at our Changi airport, and I always believe that not just because I'm a Singaporean, our Changi airport is our pride and joy. Terminal 1 to Terminal 2 and now Terminal 3, and having you here to provide the services for our visitors and Singaporeans so that their travel can be even easier is a wonderful thing. So I would like to congratulate you again, the RHB Bank, on your 50th anniversary, and also for this milestone. I wish you all the success for the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Wang. We would like to have you remain here with us because we do need your assistance to assist in the official opening. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, Our distinguished VIPs will be presented a 50 Singapore dollar specimen note, and this will symbolize RHB Bank's 50 years in Singapore. Now, on my count of 3 to 1, our VIPs will deposit the $50 note into the slots of the RHB launch podium. Okay? Now, with the deposits, we will launch and unveil the new RHB currency exchange counter, Bureau de Change, right behind us. Are we ready? Yes! Gentlemen, are we ready? Yes! Yes, here we go. 3, 2, 1! Here we go! Ladies and gentlemen, we are now officially open for business. Let's give RHB another round of applause, please. We also like to congratulate again RHB Bank for winning the tender to operate the currency exchange business in Changi Airport, and happy 50th anniversary! There we go! So we'd like to take some photos, and we'd like to have Ms. Ivy Wong, Mr. Chandra, Mr. Jensen Tan, the management team of RHB Bank, to take a step forward and join our guests of honor as well as our distinguished VIPs as well. Yeah. Oh yes, we have Mr. Kelly as well. Yeah. And Mr. Charles for the photo taking. Any other cameras? Feel free, this is the only opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our launch ceremony for RHB Bank's currency exchange. A wonderful opening indeed. I would like to thank every one of you, ladies and gentlemen, for taking this time to witness this grand opening. Now, we would like to take this time to invite you to join us for some light refreshments back at the Crown Plaza Hotel. So we will be more than happy to have you grace that gathering with us, yeah, in a lighter celebration. Yeah. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being a part of this, and we also like to thank our guests of honor once again, Mr. Zainuddin, for being here with us, and as well as our distinguished VIPs. Let's give them another round of applause, please. Fantastic. I wish you a pleasant day ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, a big thank you for being here with us. My name is Colin C. Have a good day.